on a site a while ago, my senior
Oh,
pictures. Um, but my freshman, sophomore year, no, my sophomore and junior year, I don't have the yearbooks. I just look on my bookshelf.
okay.
Got to 73.
Okay.
Oh, you just
So Donna, tell us after
did
you
a quick
graduated
check,
from high
huh?
school. Oh,
Yeah, I
see?
did. In bookshelves every year. So, what are you
So what
saying to me?
happened after high school? So you
Okay.
graduated from high school. So was that it for basketball?
With regard to basketball, okay, so I went to Anne Arundel Community College and
Okay.
got my associate's degree there in physical education and recreation. And I had wonderful coaches there. Betty Hallmark was the basketball coach at that time, and
Mm-hmm.
I played basketball, volleyball, softball. What else did I play? Badminton. Badminton. I learned how
Oh
to play badminton.
wow.
That's really competitive. That's a hard sport. That is a very hard sport.
Wow.
Being a
So
phys
you
ed,
were a
phys
true
ed
athlete, a
What,
natural.
yeah,
volleyball?
yeah. What? Volleyball, tennis. I even wanted to join the tennis team because we had to take all the classes to learn how to teach them. So
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of a natural at some of them. So I kind of joined a couple of the teams while I was there. More coming out of my shell. Um, and it was
Mm-hmm.
interesting for basketball there. We never had any plays. Uh, we had a pretty good team, but we never really had any plays. We just beat everybody just running around and shooting. It's like there wasn't really anything special with regards to her playing. It was Betty Harmark
Y'all
was
was playgrounding it out
exactly.
there.
Yeah, Betty Harmark was mostly known for her lacrosse, not her basketballs. But um,
Okay. So Donna, what position did you play?
oh, okay. So we're talking about mid 70s, right? 73, 74. Um, girls basketball was just kind of getting started at that point, and recruiting and things like that. And me, I'm 5'10". Okay.
Okay.
At that time, I'm center and forward. Okay.
Okay.
Now they're making now they're making them 6'5", 6'6", 6'7".
Exactly.
Guards
Exactly.
that tall, right? It's like, but
Mm-hmm.
those are the positions I played was a center and a forward. Yeah.
Okay. So you played that position throughout high school and when you were
Yes.
in Arundel? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. And even in when I went to American University. Yeah.
Okay.
So
So tell me about that when you went to America. How did you get to American University?
okay, that's part of my interesting story. I
Yes.
didn't have any money and I wasn't living at home.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't think I was even going to college because I got my degree and I got a good job working for the state of Maryland, the
Mm-hmm.
National Archives. And Betty Hallmark was approached by a woman named Bessie Stockard, and she was looking for recruits. And Betty recommended me. So she called me up. I was at work, and she goes, "Donna, do you want to go try out for a basketball team from American University?" I said, "What? Sure, why not?" Because I was playing pickup games all along with my. I just didn't stop playing outside the home, and I said, "Sure." So I went to the community college, and I remember the only thing I remember about it is I did some shooting drills and some dribbling drills, and I remember Bessie asking me, "Are you right-handed or left-handed?" I'm thinking in my brain, "Hey, she can't tell which one I am. That must be a good." So, and I'm left-handed. So,
Okay.
anyway, so she recruited me, and I got a full ride for
That's
for that
right.
my second 2 years. Yeah,
Wow, nice. A full ride
yep,
at
paid for
American
everything.
University.
I had no money, so
That was a blessing.
yeah, it was. That's when they first started giving scholarships in college too for women. So it didn't happen very often. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So you played basketball throughout your
Awesome.
entire 4 years at American University.
Right, right, right. Well, and
Okay.
then I was I also played volleyball. I asked her if I could play volleyball on the team too because they needed help. So I played on the volleyball team as well. But my primary
Okay.
was basketball. Yes.
And like you said, 5'10" was tall.
Yes. Yes.
So,
That was taught. I was forward, mostly forward there because we had a center that was taller than me, but I was mostly forward there.
okay. Yeah. I'm sorry,
So then
Roger, did you have a question?
yeah.
So American University is in Florida.
Washington D.C.
Yeah, American University. Is that the one in Florida?
No, Washington D.C.
Washington, D.C.
Yes, yes, in D.C.
Yeah. Yeah, because one of my partners, his son went to American University, but it was in Florida.
There's one in Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'm
that's
not.
good. I mean, it sounded like you yeah, it's at American University. It was in Florida. That's where because I
Right.
think that's where if I'm not sure, the guy that they used to call white chocolate, I think he went there. But anyway, it's just great that you had such. Did any of your children take up the basketball like you did?
Yes, my son did. My husband, actually, when we got married, we went to Nebraska, and we were living in Nebraska because that's where he was going to school. He received a scholarship there, and he wanted to try out for the pros, but he hurt his back. It was going to be a walk-on,
Mm.
but he hurt his back. So we lived in Nebraska for a while, and I had my daughter out there. And then we moved back to the East Coast and had my son. And then we've just been, it's been my son. He'd been playing for quite a while. And then my husband, he was helping coach. He worked for Target, and he was helping coach teams while he was there, offering his expertise, which he loves coaching. He just loved it. And so we lived in New Hampshire for a while. Excuse me. I gotta wipe my nose. I graduated to paper towels, guys. Okay. Excuse me.
It's
Okay,
all
Donna.
good.
So I'm sorry. So after American University, you went on to you graduated from American,
Right.
and then you moved on, and then you found a job after that, correct?
Correct. Yes, I was living in Virginia, Arlington, Virginia, and working for a magazine. And because I had my teaching degree, but being the summer and I needed money because I wasn't living at home. I was living with my mother. She moved in with me. I had to find a job right away, so I was working for a magazine, and I found out that I was asked to try out for the Olympic team, the 1980 Olympic team.
Mm-hmm. Because you graduated from college in 77?
79.
79,
Yeah,
okay.
'cause there was a year or so, because I went to junior college for a couple of years. There was a half a year maybe that I wasn't in school. So
Okay.
79 is when I actually graduated from American University. And so it was the 1980 Olympics.
Wow.
And
So
that
how
was,
did you feel when you got that call?
it's like, why? Why? So, excuse me. So I was like, why me? So I went back to the coach at AU and said, why was I invited? And she goes, well, it looks like the record, they're picking people to try out based on their records. And apparently I was the leading rebounder in the nation for 2 weeks out of
Oh
my school
my
year.
gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
And surprised me. And I didn't have any money at the time to go out there. We went to the Olympic trials. It was so cool. It was in Colorado Springs, Colorado, but I was a poor person living in an apartment after I graduated, and my mom's boyfriend helped pay, which was nice of him. So he got me the flights and everything. So I was out there at the Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs.
Oh, okay. So how long was the training in?
Well, I got cut after 2 sessions, so that's fine.
Okay.
I was there about 3 or 4 days, but that's fine. I didn't expect to go anywhere. It was an experience.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So I made the first cut, then tried the next round of drills and everything where they watch you, and I got cut on the second one, which is fine.
Okay.
It's an experience to remember.
An experience and a nice surprise, and not knowing that you were like the leading rebounder in the country.
Just for a small period of time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but nobody experienced that like you. That's the hustle.
Right.
That's all about that hustle right there.
Exactly.
Dennis Rodman proved that. You get rebounds, you can win the game.
Yeah, very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
All right, Donna. So after
out of all of your go ahead.
No,
go ahead, Jean. Out of all of your experience and the playing and all that good stuff and everything, what did you take most from it that you could apply to life after? after basketball and everything, what did you take from all your experience that you could apply to life today? Deep question.
There's a lot. I don't know. You didn't. Excuse me. I just work hard at what you love, and you'll be better. I mean, just if you have a passion, work at it on a daily basis, and usually you can go places.
Wow, that's great answer. Have you ever thought about coaching? Yeah. My next question. Did you ever think about taking everything that you learned and go coach at some college or something?
Well, I tried coaching a young girls softball team. I'm too nice of a person. I can't do it. They walked all over me. I can't do it. And nowadays, I mean, the young girls and women are different now. I mean, back when in the late 70s, the girls they were girly. I'm sorry. You have to be able to run and not complain and shoot and not complain and not whine and do any of this stuff. I couldn't coach them. It's like they didn't have the passion that I did or the dedication I did. So it's like that was my experience. No, I was done with it. I didn't really want to coach. I'd rather coach a male's team than a female's team. So, but I just never did it. Yeah.
These girls. Yeah, these girls, they definitely different.
Yeah, they're different now, which is great.
That's true.
Great. The women have come a long way. The girls, because my granddaughter's in softball and basketball, and it's completely different now, which is great. Yeah.
Absolutely. It was even different from my children. My daughter, she ran track and she was on the junior Olympic team, and she was 13 years old, and we was in North Carolina, and her and her mom was in California, and then they went to Hawaii. It's just amazing, how things change. And we didn't pay any money because it was military. I was in the military. And so they took up all the profit. It was all the payments and everything. She had a great time, but it's good that it has changed. It gives the young ladies to, in my opinion, opportunity to develop more, because
absolutely.
Now they faster and they stronger.
Oh yes.
You got females out there dunking and everything. Oh my God.
Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah, I was watching that last game. I mean, they don't play like girls anymore, like they used to when I was younger.
Not at all.
They're like men, which is great.
Yes,
because they're starting younger. They're starting a lot younger.
Right? And they're playing with the guys. A lot of them are playing with.
Oh yeah, sorry. You can say something about Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. Yeah, Caitlin. Yeah.
Caitlin Clark. Was you gonna say something about Caitlin?
No, I was saying a lot of them play with guys now, so help them with their craft, right?
Actually, that's what I used to do.
Okay.
Because and the coach at AU, she would bring in the boys.
She's gonna break some hearts.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Absolutely. I saw online where the girls and the boys was, and this was a high school, I think in Georgia. I have to Google it, look it up again, but they was practicing together.
Okay.
Back in the day, the girls practice on one gym, the guys practice. They was all in there together.
Yeah, it's great. Playing against the guys.
I guess that would save our space, but
Yeah, it can only help you. And I've played against guys all the time. It was, and even AAU, the coach had, if it was time for us to practice and there were guys in there playing pickup games, she did not kick them out. She wanted them to stay in so we could play against them.
Okay.
It was nice. Yeah.
Good. All right. Okay, Donna. So after your basketball career, if you don't mind sharing with us, what did you do after you hung up your basketball shoes and the ball?
I was still playing pickup games until like 8 years ago.
I am glad that you had the opportunity to have those type of things and
he's fading out.
I think he's on delay. He's delayed. Yeah. I'm sorry, Donna. Go ahead.
Go ahead, because I kind of blanked off for a second.
Yeah, I didn't hear that last part. Roger? No? Oh, well. Anyway, so we moved out here to California. I mean, I've had a lot of various jobs, and then
Yeah, I said,
yeah.
uh, I'm glad you had the opportunity to fade out. I don't know what's
Yeah,
going
you
on
are
with
in
this
and
stuff.
out.
You hear me now?
Yeah, off and on.
Yeah, I'm on.
Roger. Okay, Donna, you can continue. I'm sorry.
Okay. Maybe you can log out and log back in or something. That usually helps. So anyway, I fell into a lot of jobs because we were married and my husband worked for Target, and wherever we moved, I just took on a job. So wherever I worked for a newspaper, like I said before, I worked for a magazine, and then we lived in Maryland for a while, in Laurel, Maryland. I worked for a company there, and then I got a temp job in New Hampshire, and then they said, you want to come out to California, because they were shutting that office down, and we moved out to California. And so I brought my kids. They just graduated from high school. One of them did. The other one was going to college. You want to move out to Southern California? Yeah. So we're out here, and we were my husband, when we were actually even living in Annapolis, my husband and I would play pickup games. We'd hold court. When my son was old enough, he'd go out and play with us. We'd hold court. Sometimes we'd play up in Glen Burnie, wherever we could find a court to play with. There was a court in downtown Annapolis, a rec center that we used to play ball into. I mean, we just tried to play pickup games everywhere when I graduated. So I tried. And then about 8 years ago, that was it for me, because my knees just were bad. So I haven't played a pickup game in a while. But I help my grandchildren. I've been teaching them, trying to coach them, as well as my husband.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So where are you living in California now?
It's called Temecula.
Mm-hmm.
It's halfway between LA and San Diego. The weather's great here. We're in an area called Wine Country. So there's a lot of land out here and vineyards. And I'm not a drinker, but it's nice to be out here. It's nice. Yeah. And then I've got 2 grandchildren, 2 boys that are tall. One's 14. They're definitely basketball players. He's 14 and he's 6'3" already.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And another one that basketball is his passion. I think he's 6'1" now. So
okay.
Yeah. So
all right. Nice.
Handing the legacy down.
Yeah. So now California is
Lord
home
have
for
mercy.
you.
Yes. Never going back to Maryland. Too humid.
6'3".
Okay.
At 14. At 14, he's going to be a big one, but he likes football.
Okay.
That's good.
I think Roger wants to say something, but he's a little late.
Excuse me.
Okay, Donna. Well, so you have 3 boys.
I had actually the picture. No, that's my brothers and sister. That picture.
Oh, okay.
I had a girl and a boy.
Okay.
My daughter. We tried to get her to play basketball, but she was funny. She was all girl, so I didn't know how to identify with her until she picked up a hockey stick or a lacrosse stick, and she discovered she liked hitting. So she picked up lacrosse. Wow. And the high school she was going to, they didn't have a lacrosse team, so she played on the boys team, and she just loved it.
She loved that, huh?
Yeah. Then the next year they started a lacrosse team. So
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So Roger, are you with us now?
You never know where those athletic genes gonna take you.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay, Donna. Well, one takeaway that I've got from you is that being shy, if someone's very, very shy, they should pick up a sport or something to break them out of their shell, right?
Yes, they definitely should. Yes.
Yeah, because according to what you said in the beginning, you was a very, very shy individual.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And if you're not athletically inclined, I kind of think I was, because like I said, I picked up.
You were a natural.
Yeah. If you're not a natural, I mean, there's something that you guys can do out there, like swimming.
Yeah, that was obvious right there.
Mm-hmm.
What? That I was a natural. There's something. Do something with yourself that you're working with other people. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. To break out this shell.
And if you're brainiac, chess. It's whatever. But sports did it for me. I think my sister. Yeah.
That's good. And took you to Olympic trials, basketball tryouts. Nice. Okay, Donna. Well, we want to thank you for taking the time to join us and share your experience in basketball and sharing some of your personal life with us. And we want to thank you. And we've enjoyed having you on with us this evening.
Thanks for asking me.
You're
Hi,
welcome.
Brad. If you're watching, my brother's the one that got me on here.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Hi, Brad. Roger, do you have anything? Did you like in closing?
Definitely enjoyed it.
Good.
And we wish you all the best.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You guys too.
All right.
Definitely enjoy having you. We wish you all the best.
I think he said all the best, right, Roger?
Well, thank you, Facebook friends, YouTube friends.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you joining us this evening as we talk to Miss Donna Wiscott. All right, we'll see you next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.